cooking. Okay, I don't remember last time I did pierogis, but for some reason I woke up this morning like, yes, this is what I'm doing today. Okay. So we're gonna start. I mean, we already made the dough. If you want to know how to make the dough, it's the simplest possible dough you will ever make. It only has 3 ingredients: flour, salt, and water. That's it. There's not a single spoon of oil or anything like that. No eggs. No. What are the? Never mind. Actually, why would I mention what's not in it? If it's so beautifully simple. Stop. Okay. Nice and thin, probably not too thin. Okay. Gonna start cutting them off then. Spår även dem. Okay, I'm getting into grips with this. Just make sure my other bits are alright. Meaning the bits that I already got here. I don't want them to start sticking to each other. Unstoppable. Ra-ta-ta-ra-ta-ta-ta. Invincible. Oh my. Okay, so what? Should I talk about what I'm going to talk about later in the video? In the other video, where I just sit and talk. Yeah, so basically, you can check out my older videos from this channel. I think it's been like 12 years that I had it now, and it started as just a place where I was posting my songs, like rap songs. And I don't really own them, like I don't own the beats for them, so I think it's all free. Like I'm never gonna monetize on those. Oh yeah, maybe I should make it different. Oh, never mind actually. But if you look there, you'll see that I had passion for music. And if you knew me at the time, you would also know that I had passion for basketball. And I'm 31 now. And I actually never got far in basketball, and I never got far in music. And I think today, on the 12th of July 2025, I finally realized why. Well, maybe not necessarily the whole reason why, but today's the day when I stopped lying to myself about a certain aspect of my life, which is like basically the drive, the direction. I was a bit lost last couple of years, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't have anything, like, I'm not mad at it. I needed some time to find myself. But I was directionless. And I thought that's just the way it's gonna be, and I have to accept it, kind of. You know, I was reading books like Autobiography of a Yogi, or meditating a lot, and kind of trying to get to the point where I can get rid of all my desires. And I thought that's just the way to be happy. And I gotta say, it kind of worked. I don't know if I fool myself into it, but I consider myself happy. Like I know how to count my blessings. I see how much I have, like how much loving people I have around me, and you know, I have a pretty good life in general. I found a good job. I learned not to stress, let's say, but it didn't really come with any particular goal or direction that I would take. So even though my life, I would tell you that I'm blessed, and I really felt blessed and happy, there was something missing, right? Like, there was not much I would be looking forward to, in a sense of anything really. You know, if you put all your attention into being happy with what you have right now, there's not really much that you would strive for. And I guess over a long time it just bothered me. I didn't even notice that it bothered me, to the point, till today, when I realized, when I reminded myself, or maybe when I found for the first time, what actually would be my desire. What is my great desire? What is my like, what brings me the highest excitement? And if I tell you that, and if you know me and I tell you that, you would be like, duh. Yeah man, we've seen this. Of course this is it. Like, one of these things that I was kind of oblivious to. Not really oblivious to. I think I just taught myself how to not want it. And I think I sabotaged myself out of something I really wanted, because I thought saying that I don't want it would be cool in some way. No, I was looking for an excuse, actually. I was looking for an excuse not to live to my full potential, I think. Yeah, I think that's like a good way to put it. So basically, today I realized what I want in life is, besides all the things that I'm thankful for and I have right now, what I want in life as well is to be famous and to be rich. These two things, which is like, it's like, oh yeah, wow, that's very original. To be famous and to be rich. Never heard those two before. Followed by, following what I really want to do, what I really want in life. But the truth is, I've been telling myself I don't want these things for as long as I remember. I've been telling myself that having money is not necessary for me. I've been telling myself that I don't want to be rich. Like, not even that I'm oblivious to it. I told myself I don't want to be rich. And I thought I'm being cool doing that, in the spirit of removing all the desires and finding happiness that way. But I think what I actually did is like just gave myself a reason not to try to excel, not to try to be a better person. Just like out of laziness, more so. And there's more to it. Like, when you don't have money, it's definitely, is it actually? I don't know. At the time, it felt like it's easier for me to not, stop caring about the money. And it was also a hip thing to do. Like, we were listening to hip hop, we were listening to all these voices who speak for people who don't have much. And like, I consider myself maybe not having money or these type of goods, but I also consider myself very lucky having parents who love me. I was catching up. I was picking up knowledge pretty quick, like without much effort. So that was alright, like I didn't have to worry about school. I definitely had a drive in some like schooling bits, like mathematics or physics. I was just curious, right? Like very interested in the topics. But then, I don't even know where I'm going with this now. Oh yeah, and because I was very much into listening to rap songs and stuff, the thing they say in rap song is like, I don't care about money, I don't care about being famous. This is the cool thing to say. And that's all good, but these same guys were doing moves to actually get the money. They were making moves to get more famous, right? Like, some of them didn't, and still, I don't know if they make money, but they got some kind of fame to some degree. Maybe not even fame, maybe just a few kids on the blocks listen to their songs, right? And that was what I wanted at the time. I didn't want the money as much as I wanted respect and being heard. And that was something I was getting to an enough degree at the time, to be satisfied with it. And that's cool. Like, but if you want to take, like, you're never gonna take this stuff further if you keep telling yourself that you don't want money, because essentially you're gonna keep creating the situations in which you say no to money instead of allowing whatever. Like, if I was or indifferent to money. That would be better than me saying, nah, I want to do it all and keep praising, you know, the life without money. Keep praising the fact that I can be happy without it. Because I could, and I think I was. You know, I thought I was. And I even got myself to the place when I have money. Not in like richest amounts, but I got what I wanted, which is having enough money with very little stress, with very little effort. Right? I'm working as a VR developer for a small company. I'm still utilizing my passion to maths, physics, if you want to extend that to code and stuff. So you know, that's alright. That's like, I would be happy with that years ago. I mean, I am happy with that, to be fair. But there's always something missing. There's always like, oh, how, you know, why didn't I make it in rap songs? Why didn't I make it in basketball? And I don't know if I have the answer for this. You know, the actual answer is probably way more convoluted, even though this is pretty convoluted, what I'm saying. But I think I figured it out. I kept telling myself I don't want to be famous and I don't want to be rich. But that was exactly what I wanted all this time. Like, till yesterday, if you ask me why I play basketball, I would tell you, for the love of basketball, for the love of the sport. And it's just, I think I realized today that it just wasn't true. Like, if you ask my coaches, right, they would tell you I was not playing for the love of basketball. I was not playing to score baskets. I was not playing so my team wins. Oh, wow, this is heavy. I mean, yeah, for me this is heavy stuff actually. So I was playing always and ever, only ever. I was only ever playing to make show, to be seen, to make people laugh, and to make people, you know, see something they haven't seen before. Like I would shoot from half court sometimes when there's not even last seconds on the clock, just because I felt it's gonna go in. I would go for reverse layups when I'm by myself, like with no defender in front of me. I was a nightmare to some coaches. They would hate this, and rightly so, right? Still, and yeah, it never really occurred to me that it's not basketball that I want. It was just all, because I was, you know, I'm not gonna pretend like it's close to what you see in college in America or something. But we were packing up the gym halls, you know, with people who came to want to see us play some low level school tournaments, just because of how much show we were making. Like we would go between the legs and stuff, right? Like kind of Harlem Globetrotters type of trickery. And I was in a team that was that bought into this when I was there. Thank God. I mean, I had a great time playing with these guys in Paderek in 6th Liceum Ogólnokształcące. So, and I think throughout the 3 years of my staying there, we only lost one game, which was a very important game actually, because it got us we didn't get to the finals of a tournament. I think I was in the second year that time. And but yeah, back to the topic. So like, I never recognized that about myself, that I was not playing for the love of the sport. I was playing because I wanted to be seen by other people. You know, obviously, like, none of these kids really played like none of them became basketball players, I don't think. What they really played for is acceptance of your peers, right? Being able to say that you do this stuff, being part of a tribe, and the love of basketball as well. Like, we all loved it, but it's not the same as some of the guys I met later on a higher level. I think it's not the same. Maybe it's the same. They were just better than me. Maybe they were also lying to themselves. Just better than me. But anyhow, today is the day I stopped lying to myself. I can recognize that all I wanted all this time was what I specifically said I don't want. And the reason I didn't get it is because I kept saying that I don't want it. But now I know I want it. So here I am, speaking straight from my heart, ready to embark on this new chapter when I'm not gonna stop myself. And I'm not gonna pretend anymore that, you know, I'm so cool, that I don't need being famous or being rich. And I don't think, you know, everyone who says that is pretending. But yeah, if you could see it, man. Like, if you knew me, you probably look at it like, oh wow, only took you 31 years to figure that one out. Because it was the same with rap, right? Like, I really just wanted to prove that I'm really good at it. And yeah, have people listen to me. Have people listen to my songs. And you know what? I would always make songs that are different. Like, I would always try to challenge what's expected at the time. Which got me, which I think alienated me a little bit to some. In a sense of like you wouldn't listen to my songs as much. And I would say, I don't care about it. I just want to speak my truth. My truth. But I cared about it. I mean, maybe I didn't care about it. Maybe I didn't care what you think about this specific thing, but I cared about... No, I 100% cared about what you think about me. And you know, given that I found it out around the same time when I sorted out my YouTube room and like figure out that I want to do YouTube, then I can't really use it as an excuse anymore. Like, because if I realize that I want to be famous and I want to be rich and all that, then what else is there to stop me from putting on a camera and chatting to the camera, you know? And I do have I did release an album last year. I have one thing that I can actually cover quite different topics. So this is where I'm at right now. Oh, thank God, it's still recording. This is a long video. I don't expect you really to listen to it all, but it's part of me getting used to getting in front of the camera, being honest and relaxed in myself. It helps, I guess, that I'm not pointing the camera at my face. Maybe it helps that I don't see my face. Maybe that would be the goal. Maybe that would be the cheat code. I'll just point the camera at my face, but I won't see it on the screen. Oh. Either way, if you made it this far with me, that's pretty surprising. Unless you really wanted to figure out how to make these beautiful pierogis, which we haven't made yet, but we're on the way. Yeah. Should we get to stuffing? Actually, I'm gonna pause this. We'll get the video of me stuffing one or two of them, but I don't think this video was about that. Cool, thanks.